So several years ago, we started this World War II winter encampment to provide an education opportunity for school kids and the general public to understand not only the World War II soldier and what it was like for them to camp out and the different equipment they carried, but also to see them in a little bit different timeline. So we typically do this event in a market garden or late 44. So most everybody sees the D-Day impressions and sees the D-Day uniform. So this was later on in the war, so it's a little bit different equipment, a little different uniforms that they wore. We have a mix of original and reproduction clothing, equipment, vehicles, and we just go around different places across the state and across the region with basically a mobile museum and allow people not only to see but also to feel and to understand what it was like, what the equipment they carried, and just the general life of a soldier.
We're here to, along with the 82nd Airborne, we portray the, I guess you'd call us the bad guys. We're the Germans, we're the guys that they fought against, and we're here to show both sides of the conflict in we try to do our best to do an unbiased point of view, share history, whether it's, uniforms, weapons, tactics, stuff people may not know, fun facts. We just try to give an all-encompassing view of what it was like, what life was like for German soldiers. So for us, I think in order to do Axis or, the enemy really well, it takes a certain individual and a certain drive to learn more than the good guys. You have to be more knowledgeable because we get challenged more. You have to know what you're talking about, and you really, like I said, it comes down to being a passion. Because while yes, it was probably our greatest conflict in history, and just as much as our soldiers, the Allies, the Americans, the British, whoever else fought on that side, it is important to display their lives and what they experienced. It is just as important to us to portray that on the German side, because you got to realize that these were guys that were, fighting to defend their homeland, and they were fighting for their homes, and they were fighting for their families, and they deserve to have their story told, and that's what we're here to do.
World War II is probably the last opportunity where the whole country came together. There was no really disagreement about what we were doing or why we were fighting. Everybody sacrificed, even people that stayed stateside. They did victory gardens, they did recycling. Everybody, it was a whole country effort for the war effort. And we want to cherish that and remind people about that. And by remembering that type of effort that our country did then, hopefully we can restore that type of sense of community and sense of pride in the future.
Bad things happened in the war. We do not say, we're not here to say that didn't happen or defend those actions by those individuals. But like I said, we're here to tell a side of the story. We're here to portray, one, to honor our guys, our veterans, and also honor the veterans of other nations that maybe don't get that nowadays.
Do the research, read, open up the book, even websites. There's great information as far as the effort that the whole country put forward, and we hope that you can expand your knowledge about that and understand the sacrifices that were made.